Fourth grade lesson 12.3 is customary units of weight. Customary units being the units that we use here in the United States. So we're going to be looking at measurements in weight. Our essential question is, how can you use models to compare customary units of weight? Ounces and pounds are customary units of weight. How does the size of a pound compare to the size of an ounce? So for this activity, we would need some colored pencils. The number line below shows the relationship between pounds and ounces. We'd use a colored pencil to shade 1 pound on the number line. So I've done that there in blue, 1 pound. And then they want us to use a different colored pencil to shade 1 ounce on the number line. And there is 1 ounce on the number line. Compare the size of 1 pound to the size of 1 ounce. You need how many ounces to make 1 pound? I would need 16 ounces to make 1 pound. 16 ounces to make 1 pound. So 1 pound is 16 times as heavy as 1 ounce. How did the number line help me compare the size of the units? It helps me by showing me one whole here, but that one whole for pounds is broken into 16 even pieces. So it showed that 16 ounces is what makes a pound. So the way I've worded that is that it shows that it takes 16 ounces for 1 pound. So let's compare measures. Nancy needs 5 pounds of flour to bake pies for a festival. She has 90 ounces of flour, so be careful. Always pay real close attention to our units of measurement. We have 5 pounds, or she needs 5 pounds, but she has 90 ounces, different measurements. How can she determine if she has enough flour to bake the pies? Well, we know that 1 pound is the same as 16 ounces from the previous page. So if we had 1 pound, we would multiply that by 16 to find out how many ounces. If I have 2 pounds, each of those pounds is 16 ounces, so I would do 16 times 2. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So that's 32 ounces. If she has 3 pounds, each of those pounds is 16 ounces, so I would do 16 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. That is 48 ounces. Now, if she needed 4 pounds, each of those pounds being 16 ounces, we're going to do 16 times 4 for that. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 more is 6. That's 64 ounces. And finally, if she needs 5 pounds, each of those pounds being 16 ounces, we're doing 16 times 5. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 1 is 5. 6, 7, 8 is 80 ounces. All right, well, let's compare 90 ounces to 5 pounds. 90 ounces is 90 ounces. Since we converted all of this stuff to ounces, we'll leave this as ounces. And 5 pounds, we've discovered, is 80 ounces, and 90 ounces is more than 80 ounces. So Nancy has 90 ounces of flour. She needs 5 pounds of flour, which is 80 ounces. 90 ounces is more than 5 pounds. So Nancy does have enough flour to make the pies. In fact, she'll still have another 10 ounces left over. Okay, just for practice sake, there are 2,000 pounds in 1 ton. That's a lot. Make a table that relates tons to pounds. We know that one ton is 2,000 pounds. So using the same sort of tool here, figure out how many pounds there are in 2 tons and in 3 tons. Go ahead and pause the video and try it. All right, I assume that you tried it already. So if I have 1 ton is 2,000 pounds, then 2 tons is going to be 2,000 times 2, which is 4,000. And 3 tons is going to be 2,000 pounds times 3, which is 6,000 pounds. So 3 tons is 6,000 1,000 pounds. 1 ton is 2,000 times as heavy as 1 pound. A lot heavier. Okay, let's try the share and show. They did give us some customary units of weight. 1 pound is 16 ounces, and 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. So, can we figure out what 4 tons is in pounds? Well, we know that 1 ton is 2,000 pounds, and we have 4 of those, so we will do 2,000 4 times, so 4 times 2,000. And once I do that calculation, I get 8,000 pounds. Okay, 5 tons is how many pounds? Pause and try it and see what you get. Okay, let's see. There were 5 tons. We know that each 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. And so I'm going to take that the 5 tons times the 2,000 pounds. And 5 times 2 is 10. It is 10,000 pounds for 5 tons. Okay, now we're comparing pounds to ounces. 1 pound is 16 ounces. Go ahead and try it. If I have 6 pounds, then I need to do 6 times 16 to find out how many ounces that will be. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 1 is 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 96 ounces. That's all this lesson is about. Oh, I didn't write this up here, sorry. If you feel like you've got this from here, go ahead and leave that video go on to Think Central. If you feel like you could use a little more practice, I'll do a few more with you. I'm going to jump down to these. Is 1 pound larger than, smaller than, or equal to 15 ounces? Well, let's go ahead and figure out. We know that 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. Well, 15 is smaller than that, so we're going to say that that is smaller because this is 16 ounces. OZ is an abbreviation for ounces, by the way. That's a Z, OZ. Is 2 tons more or less than 2 pounds? Well, remember, a ton is 2,000 pounds. So 2 pounds is a whole lot smaller. I could lift up 2 pounds. I cannot even lift up 1 ton, let alone 2 tons. So 2 tons is huge in amount. That is the extra practice that we have on that. I think you're going to be okay. Let me know if you need additional help.